Hi! Welcome to our Wicked Fun stamping video, and we are Wicked Fun because we are doing this in Boston, Massachusetts. However, this amazing group of talented ladies next to me are from all over the U.S., and we've never done anything like this before, so we have no idea what's going to happen. We love that it's live because you're going to come right along with us and have some fun. So I'm going to start. My name is Tami White, and I've been a Stampin' Up demonstrator for almost 18 years with Stampin' Up, and I've sold $3 million with the company. But sitting next to me is Joyce Feraco from Michigan, and of our group, we were all $1 million achievers. She was the first in our group to hit it. She was number 3 in the company, and I was 4. Yeah. So she's a rock star and amazing, talented stamper. You're going to hear from her in a minute. But sitting next to her is France Martin from Texas. Woohoo!
Hello, everyone.
And next to Frenchie is the famous Linda Bauwin, and she is from Ohio.
Hi, everybody.
This is going to be so much fun. Okay, so we're going to be sharing tips and tricks with the new Stampin' Up Soft Pastels and more. So we see lots of you guys coming on here, and I'll also share that we are live streaming on, I think I counted 6 different channels. So on all of our social medias, you may be watching on any one of them, and we love to hear from you. So drop a comment. Be sure to hit that like button so YouTube or Facebook knows that you like and want to see more. All right, let's take it away.
So before we get started, I want to add, what you're watching, it's over 90 years of stamping experience. So that's just by itself, I think it's amazing. So let's get started with our card.
Super exciting. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is what we are going to be sharing today. It's very fall themed. And we have some other samples to share with you at the end of the video too. So stay tuned after we do this. And you know what you can't see that the video doesn't share is the wink of Stella on here. So we're going to show you a trick on that, how to make these little flecks because they're super cute. All right, Linda.
Alrighty, I am going to bring in a Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and I have 2 pieces of cardstock. I have the very vanilla, and I have the basic black, and they are about 1/4 inch smaller, and I am going to run them both through at the same time, lining them up on one side, and I am using the Aspen Trees. Now this is part of a bundle. It is part of the perched in a tree, but you can get these dies singly and they stand alone in our card, but we can also get them free right now during celebration with a $100 purchase. So you're going to want to make sure that you stay tuned to see how you can get them free at the end of our video. We are running this through. Yes?
I'm going to move you so you're there.
All right, new setup. Timmy has a wonderful setup here. It is an honor to be in her stamp studio. And so I'm going to run it through and then I'm going to run it back through. But then I'm going to pull it apart and it may have went all the way through without having to run it again.
Get the brush to there.
Yes, I do have the brush there. Timmy has everything set up down here. She's got a studio upstairs, a studio downstairs.
I'll interject that what's set up upstairs, I had some elves come in and reorganize this afternoon.
But what fun was that? We have been sharing for the last couple of days. This doesn't want to pull apart. Go ahead. Give me a suggestion. Yes?
No, well, you do that. We can start on the other
Okay, sounds good. She's telling me to start. I don't have an assistant of friends. And there goes the wicked snort. I knew that would come in here. So she's telling me to move out of her way. She wants to come in. I don't have anybody else.
We're gonna have how many snorts can you count in this video?
Go ahead.
It's already started. Really, I thought we could get at least 5 minutes in, but it's already started.
I could feel the snort like vibrating behind me, and I'm like, hurry up, it's coming. Move out of the way.
The lake is waiting for us.
We've got got floaties waiting.
Oh my.
Okay, so now while she finish finish that, I will get the chalk ready. So the reason why we're using the chalk, it's because I won't say any name, some in our group say, I'm not a fan of the new chalk. And I said, what do you mean you're not a fan? I said, let me share you how to use them. So that's how it came to this card. So with
Listen,
that,
I have no shame. I will just shout out, I did not know how to use these
And
chalks.
I will shout out, I have never used them before
So
today.
France gave us a wonderful demonstration, and she is going to share with everybody out there.
and I'm going to share some tips at the end. If you guys want to hang along, at the end I can share a few more tips for those chalk. But for the card we're doing today, we're going to be using designer series paper, and Tammy going to get that ready.
So yeah, we are using this little beautiful piece of fall black and white paper. Comes from the autumn harvest, right?
Rustic harvest.
Rustic harvest, my bad. So it's double-sided, and I'm just gonna go right here so you guys can see the paper better.
Go ahead.
And it's black and white on one side, and it's got these beautiful patterns on the other. Perfect for fall. But what's beautiful about the black and white side, the colors are, I don't even have to tell you why the color side is beautiful, because you can see it. But what's beautiful about these black and white sides, France is going to show you right now, you can color them.
So for the chalk, if you try to use, some people like to use Q-tips, cotton balls. We're going to use dauber. It don't work good if you do this. It don't grab as much. So I just scrape with my pick tool. I scrape this. So this is not to sniff or snort. It's to color.
Nobody's snorting the chalk. That's two snorts.
So that's what I did. So we got a few colors in it that I like to use for the fall. So I used the orange, and I'm going to use the darker yellow and then the purple. So Tammy, get the paper.
We have a couple of questions out here. One from my friend Mary Bush. She wants to be convinced why she needs these pastels, because she, like Linda and I, didn't know what to do with them. So Mary, trust me, when France is done with this, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, they're amazing, right? And the other question I saw out there from Pat was the die set. So the die set you can get free during celebration, the Aspen dies that we're using with the $100 order. But you also can purchase them. They are available for purchase. They were part of this new add-on thing. So you can purchase them in the mini catalog, but why would you want to buy them when you can get them free? So that was
the price?
$36 for the die, or free with a $100 order.
Or also you can buy it with the bundle. But the die, I'm going to add, I used the die 2-3 times already, and I share many cards with that. The die stand by itself, okay? You don't have to have nothing from the stamp set to use the die. So if you want to get the dies for free, go ahead, because you're going to be able to use it without any extra purchase. Yes, you may, or you can purchase this stamp set, but that would be a bonus for you. It's not something that you need to make the die work. I want to make sure you understand that to get the dies for free with $100 can work by itself.
Stamps and dies can both stand alone. So I've got Versamark. So Versamark ink pad, watermarking ink pad, but the one beautiful thing about this, and the reason why we use it for heat embossing, is because it stays tacky a little bit longer than classic inks, which dry fast. But that is the same reason why it works great with these chalks. So I'm going to go direct to paper right on this designer series paper. And I'm going to get that whole panel nice and inky. I know it's invisible ink. I get it, but trust me, it's there. I just added it. It's there. So next up, we are going to add some of these beautiful colors that Frenchie just added to our little palette here. And by the way, this palette is just a cello bag that she's put on there. So I'm going to we've got a couple of sponge daubers here, and I'm going to just daub it right into the chalk that she's put here. And I'm just going to daub around. I feel like I want to start to dab around.
I'm gonna grab a paper towel.
Right. Thank you.
Here, Pat.
So we're gonna go couple of different colors here. You can see more if I do this. And if you want to make the leaves different colors, you can. You know, you can kind of mix it up and you can add in other colors. So, but I'm just dabbing here. So I've just got and I'm lefty. So sorry, we're all going to be lefty today. Just for a little while though, I'll let the righties take over for a little bit.
Show them without the Versamark.
Right. So
they can
you can see what's happening with the plain black and white paper and while we're adding the color in here. So once you've added the color, we're just gonna rub it in. It's got a nice soft look to it. You guys see where this is going, right?
It looks pretty.
It does. I'm liking it a lot.
Still feels like
So
summer,
pretty.
but fall is
I
right around the
know.
corner.
Well, we're doing this. I mean, it's beautiful out. It actually feels like fall today, but yesterday we went out to Salem for the day, and it was a heat index of 102. So I know you guys, some of you are probably feeling that same heat, but it was insanely hot and humid. So then we're gonna take a paper towel and just wipe off that excess chalk. So when you're done, it started off like this and turned into this.
Nice.
I want to show just one thing. So you see, I'm going to take that orange because it's very bright. But see, if I do it without the Versamark, it won't last as long. It go very faded. Okay?
So that's one tip on why the Versamark is a good idea.
And I'm going to pull this over. I will do that little strip for the inside. Yes? While you are going.
Do you want to show them out too? Do you want me to do that? Or?
Yep, you can go ahead and do that,
Okay.
and I will do this inside piece.
I don't know where the gray paper, so we're going to use, I won't use my sleeve like I did upstairs. So, okay, so
Could I have the daubers, please?
for this one here, I'm going to use the white ink. If I can find it. You know, we started very clean, and Tami made us put everything clean.
Everything has had its place.
Yeah, and she
But
said it's very
it never
important.
works. It never works. As soon as you start stamping, it becomes, the crafter mess. You guys know.
We should have shown the before and after
Right?
of your stamp room.
Yeah. So what I'm doing, I'm just using the white craft ink and adding this. One thing about the white craft ink, it takes a little bit longer to dry, especially on, like if you use shimmer cardstock. I don't know why you would use white, but also you can emboss with that. So it's a pigment ink right under. And so the white craft ink, just remember that it's going to take a little bit longer to dry if you not emboss with powder on it. So you don't want to put your and whatever right on top of it. It takes.
Linda says we're playing so nicely together. It's early. It's really early.
This soft suede. I do need it.
Oh.
Yeah, I told Joyce, I said, we don't need soft suede anymore because we try many ways to do this card. Okay, so now I think you can see, now it starts to look like a birch, right? So I like, by the way, birch tree or aspen tree, back home we call it birch tree. I like the bark of that, it's my favorite. I love maple for the leaves, but for the bark, I love the aspen. So I use the white, and then I use a little bit of the brown, and you're gonna say, well, it almost looked like the black. Trust me, it's not the black. You're gonna see that gold color to it.
I just want to add, as women, we know how our kitchen works with one cook in the kitchen. And when you have 4 stampers in the kitchen or in the craft room,
It only makes it more fun.
it has been a riot working with these 3 ladies. We've had so many laughs.
Joyce, this one's for you.
Oh.
Hi, Mom.
It has been so fun, and we've been very honored that Tammy's had us in. Beautiful studio and place. Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you guys. You're gonna make me cry.
Go show them how to glue that together.
Oh, I didn't glue it together.
Well, we put you on the test.
I don't stamp on the fly. I don't stamp on the fly,
I've got,
remember?
Oh, somewhere around here I've got craft pens. There we go.
Because I thought we did this several different ways. I'm assuming we're still doing it the flat way.
Yeah,
We're
so
doing it Linda's way.
We're doing it Linda's way. All right.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna go outside the box now.
So
This is when
now
we're
we
going
are
to-
going to offset it because remember the vanilla was smaller, and so it'll hide behind the black. Is that what you like me to
And
do?
we've got a little. Look at that shadow. Look at
the
that
shadow
How cool
going
is
on.
that?
Why do you need these dies? This is wonderful for a masculine card. So again, it's a standalone die, and you can get it free now with a $100 order. And then we are going to add our leaves behind it, like so that we have the fall colors. And again, on this card, we decided with no dimensionals. Am I correct?
that's correct.
I know. See, we had many versions. We only started.
We started this
Yeah.
at 6:30 in the morning.
No, we did not. We did not. They went out skiing this morning. We sat out on the back deck and laughed and had breakfast together. We didn't start until after lunch. She's just fooling you. Yesterday. Okay. With that, then we're going to assemble the card. Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna do the wink of Stella. I'm
Oh.
sure most of you
Yep.
know how to do the wink of Stella to flicker. And you know what? Even I'm a big fan of wink of Stella. I don't like glitter. Some of you know that, but I love wink of Stella because it don't go in my eyes like the glitter. But if you guys didn't know, they got a new cap. I was like, Tammy, you're using contraband. And she's like, what? And no, I opened, I said, do you get another one? I was playing stupid. And she got it to me and it was Stampin' Up thing. I was like, huh. So
Yeah, she
it-
thought she busted me, but it really was.
yeah, so it
They've
got an
upgraded.
extra
They've
thing at the
upgraded.
top. I don't know if it's to keep it more moist or whatever, but it's a little black thing you have to remove from that, and then you have to prime it. That's what I call it. Till the juice start to come out, you squeeze, but you don't want to squeeze it till it drip. Now after you're gonna see, the juice coming in here. So now it is. So now I use my cap. Some people like to use something else. I just use my cap and I just flicker. And now I got that beautiful little shimmer there. So if you like a little bit of bling, that it's friendly to male, wink of Stella would do the trick. So with that being said, we're gonna mount that on a. Me too, I'm sweating. We had a card base at one place. Like Tammy really wanted us to have that organized. See,
We organized Tammy's room, but
I failed. I tried hard, but I failed.
it's us that failed. My hands are filthy because I hold the ink pad, whatever. See, this is not trash. What we're going to do, we're just going to put it there. But I got a trick to show you how to put it that together. Joyce said you put that upside down. But my tip and trick for this, it's you want to use tumble glue that I cannot see around here. So that's the liquid glue.
Don't know that I have the liquid glue out.
Okay, that's okay. We're going to use this.
We're not friends, the liquid glue and I.
That's okay.
Now we're improvising.
We're gonna make it work. So what I like to do is take my card and make it stand up. When this is, by the way, 4 1/4 by 12 score, 4 1/4 by 11, score at 5 1/2,
So
and
I have a little side here that you can.
and then oh my goodness,
okay.
so I like to put. She got the tools. I'm telling you. I mean,
And you can see our
ooh,
little
yeah.
crafter mask.
So I'm
going on
putting
here.
it down sideways, see? So then everything gets flush down. So then I know
This
it's
is a very
matching.
good tip. Very good tip.
See, boom, bing, bang. And the reason why I say, if you like liquid glue, the reason why I say liquid glue, you get the shifting with it. So, but boom. With that being said,
Wicked cool.
we're
I'm
using
teaching them how to speak New England.
so in Salem, it's all whatever those wicked things.
Oh,
we
yes,
got
the
some
witch.
expired. It's a joke about expired toilet paper here and whatever paper towels.
Expired bananas, paper towels, and
Sugar.
dish soap.
Sugar.
And
Did,
sugar.
did you know sugar expired? Only in Massachusetts.
Yep. True story.
So I'm gonna use whatever it's called, Post-it note, and it's because this greeting come from what stamp set, Tammy? Tell them.
This is the Fond of Autumn stamp set. And I was really looking for a really fall themed words when we were picking out the words. So we went with this one. We went with Autumn Wishes because what gets more fall themed than that? Perfect for your fall themed birthdays.
So we're gonna do it. So it's the long one, and I don't want the long one, so I'm gonna split it. So what I done, I'm inking the autumn here. That was juicy like no crazy. And just in case that the wishes add something on it, sometime residue, you just wash it and so on. So I'm gonna put my autumn right here.
This is an awesome trick.
And
Well done. I like it.
then I just gonna wipe it. Then I'm gonna do the wishes. And you know, I didn't even wash it, but I like to use the Post-it side of it. I'm gonna put that right here. And then I'm gonna put the wishes. And for some reason, I don't know if I ink it. Yes, my autumn was very, I don't know what I did. I think I put all my pressure there. So I'm just gonna wipe this like this.
Another tip.
Another tip, yes. So while this is drying, Joy's gonna come here, and she got the wicked way to do a full bow. I mean, I myself been doing this for a while, and I call myself sometimes the queen of bow, but I didn't know that one.
So mine is with the linen thread, and the easiest way I found to make a bow is just to get 3 sections like this, and then I'll tie a bow,
Oh my God.
pull it through,
Shut the front door.
and then
Seriously?
scissors.
You missed that.
I did. I
Yeah,
wasn't paying attention.
I'm
I
telling
was
you,
not
it's-
paying attention to the demo in the beginning.
And there's the bow.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Can you
Quick
do
and easy.
another one? And people, remember, when this is done, you can rewind
Yeah,
forward,
always.
rewind, and you're
Okay.
going to be a pro watching Joy doing that bow.
Joy.
Joy.
It's Joyce. So 3.
We haven't even. Oh my goodness.
It's Joy.
It's a joy.
So
to
3
be with
sections.
Joy.
It's a joy to have Joyce teaching us.
And then I'll just loop it around a finger, go around. And I use linen thread for everything. It's quick and easy. Gives it just that little bit of bling that you need. And I'll snip it here.
And how quick is that? Awesome.
That's awesome.
And it just takes a glue dot to hold it together. So,
Yay.
are we adding it?
Yeah.
Glue dot.
Oh, glue dots. They're hidden.
Oh, I see them.
Thanks, Linda. I thought I was playing I Spy on the crafting table right now, but they're already on to me.
So just a quick glue
Where
dot.
are the dimensionals? Oh, a big one.
And I'll add it right where there's a little hole to put a ribbon if you wanted to, but we'll just add it there.
Jennifer wants to know how long ago I bought that linen thread. Let me just say I bought linen thread in bulk. So yeah, it could be a couple of years old because I have a
probably
have a
expired.
stack because we use it for everything.
There.
But she has new Wink of Stella. Your linen thread may be older.
Yeah,
But your
I don't buy
Okay.
the Wink of Stella in as much bulk as I buy the linen thread or the dimensionals. I always buy in bulk because I go through those like water.
Okay.
All right.
So
it
are
was-
we going to show
Ooh,
the other?
yeah, so we have some other things to share with you guys. Did you guys see these? Did you share these?
No, so
Oh, these
talk
are
about
wicked
it.
cool.
Talk about it, she says. Talk about it.
Talk
You know
about
what?
it.
We can add three little rhinestones in the counter.
Talk about it. The amber dots would look really cool on that. as
Yeah,
well.
add
Right.
These are leaf labels and amber gems that we're using here, and they are also available in the new mini catalog. So
Here's two that are hanging
we
here by
stamped on the
themselves.
leaf, but the amber gems I think would look amazing right there.
We'll just add them.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
See,
Expired.
we do create on the fly.
All right. And I'm going
Beautiful.
to add the small piece into the inside to finish the inside. I'll leave a little border there. All right. And then we have different samples to share. Here it's done with Night of Navy, correct?
Yeah.
And that was done with the blending brushes, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And the moon, that's the watercolor shape, and that it's stamped with Versamark and using the chalk to add the color.
And do we have other samples hidden in a nice place?
Yeah, we do somewhere in our hide and seek crafter math here.
And then
There's
I'm going to show you like in, okay, this was in the black, and here is in the gray. And here it's in the gray with the moon in the back, so you can, put it in any color. And also, we're doing fall here, but imagine that with snowflake in the background. It would be gorgeous with snowflake. So it would be great for any occasion. It would be great if you're struggling with masculine card that many people struggle with. I think that would be a nice dice for that. So let me share just a few tips before we hang up with the pastel. So,
I think they're right in front of you, right there.
but no, I got this. I'm looking. We didn't bring our blender pen. You want to go get the blender pen quick?
There's one right up there.
Oh, okay. We're good. And then a stamp set. So what I'm going to do is stamp the bird on. It doesn't matter which color cardstock. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to stamp that with Versamark.
We have a
Yes, that was basic gray for Janet. And Linda, you are correct. That would look amazing with a cardinal on the branch. I agree. The winter scenes, I think so many things you could do there.
Whisper White.
Whisper White vanilla. We have vanilla, spare vanilla.
Deer, I think the deer also would look good there, Denise. Agreed.
Where? Oh, here it is. We got it.
I'm glad we were organized.
Yeah, very tempting to make sure we were organized, but we flunked the test. So I'm stamping this with Versamark again. So you don't really see the Versamark, but check this out here. So I'm gonna start. I like to start with the lighter color. I don't even know which side I put the bead.
Right there.
So I could just gonna do a little bit of that yellow thing there. Then we had more stubborn.
Oh, I gave them to Linda. She was
Okay,
holding them. She
here.
was put them in a safe place.
On
And-
my side of the table.
Wow, it got really quiet.
I know.
This is the first time. This is the first time since you guys got here that it's ever been.
Here we go.
quiet.
So see, that looked kind of funny, but now I just gonna flicker it.
Just like embossing powder.
Yes. And then when I take like a paper towel, I want to push the pastel in instead of out. It's still going to be some on the side, but that is just character that add. But I push it in instead of pushing it out, okay? If that make any sense. And here we need a little bit more of his feet. So that's another way that you can use that. I love it when it's a bowl stamp set. So it's not put together, but we can make it work like this.
You know, something else I learned this weekend is that if your hands are dirty, you can turn your shirt inside out and wipe it on the inside and nobody knows the difference. We will not tell who does that, but one of us does. Secret out.
So now you
She will remain nameless.
She may snort though.
So you see, guys, what stamping do when bring people together. I mean, it's wicked fun. So here, so you see, when it comes to a bold stamp, so imagine with those snowflake with the blue and so on, would be amazing. So that's my little extra tip with the chalk. But really, the chalk you have to shred it to make it work good.
So that's what I learned. I learned the scraping the chalk, and then it's awesome. Now you will be seeing me use this a lot. Now that I know how to use it. Thank you for the demonstration, Frenchie.
That's
It's fun.
It was fun.
Well, we hope you guys have enjoyed our little stamping fun. This was our first attempt at doing this type of video, and it was a lot of fun. And we didn't even
Squeeze all
I
in the
know.
picture.
And we didn't even have any wine before this. I know that was thrown out there a couple times, but no, we're normally like this. This
And
is normal.
some people just like to sip on water.
And sometimes they're the funniest.
So I hope you all enjoyed this,
Yes.
and I hope that we're gonna come back live to you from wherever we're gonna meet.
Yeah,
That
till
sounds
next
great.
time. Thanks so much for joining us.
Bye-bye.